Hey,
Good
hey,
evening.
how are we doing?
How you doing, Nick?
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Okay.
Damn it! I almost beat you to it, Jeremy.
The world is right again, even though you were on time.
Close but no cigar.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying here.
I, I will admit you did do better this time.
You realized it yourself before the flag came up.
Well, maybe in about 20 more episodes he'll finally realize that.
You better start counting then.
Oh, I am counting down because in 21 episodes, it's number 200 for us.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Can you believe that we are this close to 200 episodes?
No.
Almost 200 episodes feels like we just started the first one yesterday.
Would you stop?
Stop! What? Who is it? The dogs?
Someone's in
Come
trouble.
on. I have this dog that when I am inaccessible and he cannot be in my lap and covered up with a blanket, he humps everything in sight.
Oh, is it a ghost?
No, no, it's Max.
Oh, Max.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of a funny story that happened like 2 years ago, like during one of our summer get-togethers. But I had my family over, and I mean, we had my siblings over, and we were swimming out in the pool. And then after we were done, we had burgers. We kind of had like a barbecue or something, and there was only one left. Now we also had my sister's dog over at the same time, and my dad was going to have the last burger that they had, but unfortunately, they never got word about it. So my brother-in-law, he took the last burger and he gave it to the dog.
Well, if everybody else was going to fight over it, why not? They've already had one.
Yeah, we all did. So he didn't know who was going to give it, so they gave it to the dog.
There we go. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, she deserved a share.
This dog is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Jan.
So before we get started, how is the weather where everybody's at?
Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot complain, but I am really scared of what's going to happen next month because we have had no winter, really.
Yeah, that's usually like the calm before the storm almost.
Yep.
Yeah, for us, well, Jeremy, it's probably the same weather you've had over where it's a lot of the snow is beginning to melt and it's starting to get kind of warmer out. In fact, I actually, this upcoming Saturday, which is Valentine's Day, um, it's supposed to get up to like 50 degrees on Valentine's Day.
It's 51 right now.
Yeah,
That'll be us in just less than 2 days.
it's supposed to be in the 50s beginning Saturday for almost a week. Wednesday is supposed to rain. Next Friday, it's supposed to snow.
Of
And then
course.
rain again on Saturday. But I would say 80% of our snow is gone now.
Yeah, it's about the same for us over here. Like a lot of it has already melted. A lot of the grass has been exposed. So it's yeah, I would say a good vast majority of it's gone too.
Yeah,
We've been
it's
in shorts
real
all
nice.
year.
Yeah.
But again, like Adrian said, I'm scared for next month because I got to go to her area in 5 weeks and then drive to Wyoming.
Yep, that's scary.
Joanne.
Every time I drive through that damn state in the month of March, well, April too,
Mhm.
I get a blizzard.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about this year, but we're
Yeah.
gonna be okay. It's gonna work out.
What I may end up doing is having to, instead of going up to Wyoming, is I may go down to 70 and take 70 until Highway 50 meets it, and then take Highway 50 and go to the mountains just to avoid the northern part.
Yeah, yeah,
But I'm not
That's
really going to know which way I'm going to go until I actually get there.
yeah. We won't know what the weather's gonna be till you get close.
Exactly.
yeah.
So I'm I'm not too thrilled about that.
16 years. Well, congratulations, Joe. Somebody could put up with your ass for 16 years.
Ah,
Give her a hug.
you
Yeah,
guys got anything special going on for Valentine's Day?
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day
Oh,
anymore.
that's right. I know you don't. You,
Uh,
Adrian?
It's not worth it to me.
I'm sure I will get something. Um, I'm sure I'll get. Last year I got a teddy bear and flowers, but
Was it a gummy bear?
no, that's not me. That's not me. Um,
Gummy bear's been there for 5 years.
yeah, yeah, it has. But I'm not big on chocolates. If he wants to buy me chocolates, it's for him because I'm not going to eat them. And I get flowers throughout the year, so really, it's I'm good. I To me, it's okay. Let's relax. Let's just slow down and relax for that day.
Well, for me, at the very least, Jan says St. Valentine's feast. So obviously, I told you guys about this privately, but for those that don't know, I'm starting to see someone, and I am planning on seeing her again on Valentine's Day, which I'm looking really excited about. We're going to be going out for a lovely dinner, which I already had made a reservation for, and
Well,
it's
we're stepping up, ain't we?
well, because, and I seriously, I mean, I haven't told her about the show we're doing, so I hope, most likely hoping she's not listening or watching this. But, well, actually, no. What am I saying? I already did tell her, so it doesn't matter.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Well, not the show, but what we were going to be doing was, Jeremy, I've told you about this place numerous times because she's still new to the Chicago area, and she's only been living around this area for about a year. And she had recently told me she has not tried Lou Malnati's pizza, our Chicago deep dish. So we were talking about that last weekend, and I said to her, well, want to go Lou Malnati's for Valentine's dinner? And she has accepted. So I already got the reservation taken care of, and we're all set.
Did,
You
did
Let's
you
get
tell
this
her
straight.
my reaction to your date?
Oh, no, I didn't say, no, did not say that. Well, at least not yet.
Let me get this straight. Let's back up just a minute. You have to make a reservation at this pizza place?
Well, some of them are takeout places, but there's others that are actually dine-in places too.
Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Um, so I take it the last date went well.
Yes, it did.
Okay. And I take it you didn't say boobies?
Hey, you heard what you saw what I said to you the other night.
Oh, I saw what you said, and you think I ain't going to say it. You've lost your ever loving fucking mind.
Hell no.
Okay. So let's in about 6 months we'll discuss boobies and what they do. Okay.
Well, I'm just going to throw something else out, which is pretty, I actually did tell her about the 22-hour event that's coming up. She herself is actually in the military.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. I would send her the link.
Yeah.
And is she like active or has been active?
She's been involved with it for about the same time, for about a year.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely send her the link. Maybe we can prevent issues before they actually happen. If
Yeah.
she were ever to go to war or, whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
Even just being in the military, you see and deal with things that, you can never talk about and you can
Right.
never
But
say.
she might even know some people.
Right, right.
Really like
And, just send her the link. And even if she watches it after the fact, we have to keep updating because the only one that we're able to go on the whole time is going to be Jeremy. What is it? Let me look at these because now I have to. There's one that we're able to go on the whole time without interruption. Of course, it's not Facebook because
Oh, well, I haven't tested the limits of all of them, but I know that he's looking at TikTok,
that one.
Rumble.
Nope.
I I know you can only go on now on Instagram.
Nope, not that one.
So the only other option would be YouTube.
No, we're on one other one.
Oh, that's fascinating, Irene.
Twitch or LinkedIn?
Twitch.
Okay.
On Twitch, there's no limit from what I'm understanding, what he's telling me, which I know nothing about. But so if you can give her the link, give her Twitch.
I definitely will.
We've got Lois coming on.
Yeah.
She just marked her slot today, which she has joined us every year. I'm thankful for her. She has joined us every year.
Oh, she's great. Yeah, with what she does.
Yeah. And then of course Jan and I, and we're gonna have a guest this year, a couple maybe. We're hoping that we've got a tarot reader that's going to be with us. I think maybe she might get Keith on with us. I'm not 100% yet of what's going on there. And I hate to say it, this is really Zach's show. I don't help much. I'm doing my thing and he does this and he's damn good at doing it. So, that's really his show.
Well, as he's probably seen, Keith is in the chat.
Yeah. So, that's but the messages, the Jan, I would love to. I thought that's kind of what you were hinting at when we were talking about whoever else wants to come on.
Well, one thing for sure is I know Tyler's definitely interested in wanting to check it out. Considering it in a way that she still is new to this. Because here's the thing, like in case you guys wonder where because again, she's not originally from the Chicago area.
Right.
She is actually originally from Atlanta, Georgia. So
Okay.
now, yeah, so far she has been enjoying the experience, but of course, obviously, you never know what the future may hold. Of course, so I mean, I'm happy for what she's done, and
Yeah.
Just everything about her is just amazing. And also, in addition to that, too, she has a lot of the same interests. She's also very big into the paranormal, like the rest of us are. So, in fact, I even brought up some names, like some of the big names and stuff, and she already knew who they were. So she might even come to some of the Paracons with us.
That'd be awesome. The thing is, if you just don't know what ripple effect you have, and if you can help one person, let's say, hey Scotty, if you if we can help the one person and reach them at the time they need it, or they remember that at the time they're needing it, or they can, take some of that information and reach out to someone else at the time they need it. And it's not just military. It is first responders. It is, nurses, anybody.
Police officers, stuff like that. Yeah.
Sure.
And
And
I have, and you know what? I was just with my friends the other night. I should have told them this when I had the chance. Two other friends of mine who I've been hanging out with, well, one of which I've been hanging for maybe about almost half a year because I met her back in July. She and her husband, they're both police officers. So, but unfortunately, that the night that I had them and the others over, we were too busy celebrating Valentine's Day early. So it wasn't really in my head. But damn it, I should have told them when I had the chance because they've been officers now for I don't remember the exact amount of years. At least probably 10. But that's just a guess. I'm not. I could be wrong on that.
She's got her food already.
no, I got my salad.
Oh, salad this time.
Oh,
Okay.
so you can make that up real quick.
Yeah, we still got food coming, but
Okay.
here's the thing, if we can, let's put ourselves in their position. A police officer, a good police officer, not anything corrupt. A good police officer, and they have to make their first decision, them or someone else, or their partner, and they have to go home with that decision because eventually the chaos is gone and they have to sit with their own memories and thoughts.
Yes.
And it stays with them for the rest of their lives.
It does.
Absolutely it does. And if that helps them get through it, something they heard, something they said, something someone said, then yeah, it's all worth it.
Is
these guys that I'm
still nearby you?
Huh?
Zach, the QR code, is it still active?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Since you're here, explain the QR code, what they will be clicking on with this.
Yeah, if you scan the QR code right now, it leads you to everything that there is to do with this event, from sponsoring it to signing up as a guest to, just helping us out, to volunteering. So all you got to do is all the information is attached in a booklet. You just take and you scan that QR code, you fill it out. We understand it's a Sunday, so we're allowing people to record more if they'd like. But if you need to record an interview with me, I need you to get it done quicker than not, because my next week is already going to be very, very busy. So, or you can take and sign up the time that you're available. It's right, the calendar's right there. So just follow the directions. So, hey guys, I want to tell you about one of the saddest stories that I've heard in these 4 years. And we had a gentleman who was an EMT, and he showed up at the scene where a teenage girl had died. And when he rolled up in his bus to this little girl, he knew this little girl. This little girl was his daughter's very best friend.
Oh, jeez.
And he had to go home and face his daughter without being able to tell her anything. They're restricted on everything that they do. So a lot of times, no matter who these heroes are, they can't talk to anyone. They're stuck in their own heads. They don't want to talk to other officers because guess what? If it's a guy who just needs to break down, he doesn't want to talk to other officers. He doesn't want to see them. He doesn't want them to see him breaking down. It's tough for him. It's very, very tough for him. Yeah, Jan and HIPAA.
And Jan's done the same thing.
Yeah.
She has came on scene with her best friend.
Yeah, but I mean, you cannot you can't. Yeah, I mean, I've heard everything when it comes to a lot of these heroes, and it look, it's 22 hours that 1 minute I'll be rolling so hard laughing. I mean, it's just one of the funniest things I've ever heard, to where we're about ready to break down and cry. I go from being very, very excited that I think that we have a breakthrough to feeling defeated and feeling like there's nothing there. And that's why we need you to come on and tell your story, because that one time when you felt alone, you didn't feel like there was any hope, but you didn't quit. You found a way to get past it. Boys and girls, there's somebody out there right now who's feeling that exact same thing. And while we're not going to tell them that this is what they need to do, wouldn't it have been nice to have somebody tell you, hey, this is what I went through. Have you tried this?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and Jan are bringing up a good one. It's not just the military people, not just the police, but also the EMTs, the doctors, the nurses,
oh, yeah.
firemen.
Yeah, what they have to experience and stuff like that.
Civilian engineers, guys, is something that people forget about quite a bit. You know, they get out there.
Stop.
And they get out there and they do their stuff, and they get blown up all the time. And because they're not military, you know, they get forgotten. Mm-hmm. And
CNAs,
you know,
CNAs,
yeah, CNAs, administrators. You know, all of these people are there trying to help you out. Dispatch is they get the brunt of everything.
Mm-hmm. They never know the outcome.
So, you know, but yeah, Nikki, I will try to reach out to you if you're talking about me.
Yeah, that's what I was. Adrian didn't see it, but yeah, Adrian, Nikki wanted. You saw it.
Back up.
So yeah, Nikki wanted to talk to you, Zach.
Yep, and you know,
so how many time slots do you have available right now?
There's still quite a few. So
did you block off Lois?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to let everyone know that, you know what, we desperately need sponsors. So, you know, and one of the prizes that you'll be able to win if you buy a ticket for the wheel is a 1 hour reading from our friend Lynn Sobolski, who you guys had on a couple days ago.
A couple of weeks.
Well, a couple of weeks ago.
About like 3 weeks ago, I think, at least.
And I claim head injury, but truthfully, Nick, I wasn't that smart to begin with. So.
And speaking of Lynn, we're going to have her doing our segment from 8 to 10. And then Adrian and Jan are going to have her on another time that day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. She's going to be reading from 10 until 11 Eastern. So she's going to be giving out free readings from 10 until 11 Eastern.
I thought that was 8 to 10.
Time.
I was giving you guys Things Network. I was given from 8 until 10.
Okay, and then
Lynn was going to read, but we kind of put Lynn in with Adrian and Jan, just because I think that she'd enjoy that, and I know Adrian and Lynn get along.
So that one is 10 to 11?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Adrian, you get to be on for 3 hours.
Wow. It's you.
Did I consent to this when I was drunk or what?
Yeah.
I was dangling something shiny.
It better have been fucking gold.
No, that titanium they just screwed out of my face.
Yeah, so Zach.
All right, guys.
A couple of days ago he goes, "What is sticking out of my face?" We're in bed, right? What is sticking out of my face? I don't know. He pulls his mouth back. So most of you know his face is put together by rods because when his motorcycle accident happened, it shattered his face. One of those rods is sticking out of his mouth.
Ouch.
Yeah. So he went today, and they just gave him a topical and popped it off. Obviously, the bones are grown back together, so the worst part of it was now they had to dig in there and get it out. But yeah, so
I hope this is not something I get to look forward to.
Right. I hope not either.
well, once they put your face back together, those are no longer needed.
Right, yeah.
They're once it heals, they're no longer needed, but they still cause a big issue in the long run.
No, I'm sure.
So, yeah.
I just want to throw this. I was going to say this earlier, and this is for my friends the couple who are officers, but to me, they definitely shown a primary example of what being good police officers are all about. Because, funny enough, when I met the girl, when I met her husband for the first time, which was on New Year's.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
No. Wait, what?
You're just talking about the girl you were dating, and now you're talking about the girl and her husband. Let's back up here.
No, I was talking about the other friends I was saying that are officers. I said that before.
Okay.
Yeah, not the same person. No, the ones who are police officers.
Let's get that clear.
Yeah. I don't know where you came up with that, but
I don't know where you came up with what you did.
Yeah. No. No, the friends of mine who are officers, I still remember that, the first time that I met not only the other friends' names are Kirsten and Zach. So when I met her husband Zach for the first time, which was on New Year's, we did, it wasn't just us. I mean, all of us, we may have had a good time for New Year's, but then as we were calling it a night, after the end, because we went to a casino afterwards, but Zach at one point kind of he put his hands on both me and my other friend Nikki, as if to rush us out of the building. He knew there was something wrong at that point. Saying, "Here, guys," he's like, "Guys, we gotta go. We gotta hurry up. Let's go." Obviously, I didn't know why we were walking out so quickly, but even regardless, I thought to myself, well, it must be, of course, a pretty good reason. And he later told us that even though this was a public casino and whatnot, I guess there was some kind of shady activity and stuff like that was going on, involving, I guess one of them was involving a drug dealer. And understandably, they were worried about our safety, even though at this time I had just met, we had just met Zach, but he and his wife, they still took it upon themselves to just escort us out as quickly as possible, in spite that, something could have happened to them next. So it was obvious, their instincts that they had, really goes to show how much of an effect it can have for somebody, even if it was, in this case, someone we had just met for the first time. And they were prioritizing not only for themselves, but also us, safety-wise.
And also, don't forget, next week, I will have Zach on 13th Dimension so that we can talk about the upcoming show, because it'll be 2 days before.
Right.
But let's get into Valentine's Day.
Yeah, let's do so.
So, first of all, real quick, tomorrow night on Friday the 13th, I'm going to have a whole bunch of people on, and we're going to be talking about the franchise. Because with 13th Dimension, if there's a Friday the 13th, it's required to have a show.
Yeah, well, that leads to the question, Jeremy. There's another Friday the 13th coming up in March, right?
I heard something about that, but I don't know the details of it.
Well, I think
talk about that tomorrow.
Okay, I was going to say you may have to do a part 2. What's that?
The next Friday the 13th is in March, and I am not going to be able to do that one.
Ah, okay. Well, there is a third Friday the 13th, but not until later this year.
Right. Don already told me about that.
Oh, he did?
So, today, we are actually going to be talking about the namesake Valentine's Day, and it is by a man whose name was actually Valentino. Um, in English terms, it's Valentine, but in Italy, his name was Valentino.
Mm-hmm.
He was born in the year 225.
Wow.
All right. Let me back to
2001
the fact
years.
check.
Huh?
I'm getting back to the fact check because I looked this up, and some of the things that I'm seeing are very contradictory.
It probably will be from that time frame. But what I'm looking at here, he was born in 225, died in 270. So he was either 42, 43, because there's no exact date
Mm-hmm. Right.
of his birth or his death. What's interesting is
You want butter?
that he was buried on Friday the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
He was buried on Friday the 14th, and supposedly his skull is on display in a museum in Italy.
Okay, I never got that far.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if there'd be any way that they could be able to prove that that is actually him, not from that far back, but there is a display with his skull, and there is like a piece of tape across the forehead that says Valentine, Valentine, however it's really pronounced,
Uh-huh.
and like flowers sprouting out at the top of it.
Ew. Oh.
Yeah,
No.
there's
So when you look it up under the history channel thing, it says he was a third century Christian priest whose exact identity remains disputed. According to legends, Saint Valentine restored a blind girl's vision, illegally married young couples. He's known as the patron saint of people with epilepsy, plague victims, and beekeepers. Hmm. His reputation as the patron saint of lovers was established by the 18th century, long after his death. And it goes on to talk about he was in jail, basically jail, whatever that was back then. Um, and he
we
cured
locked in a dungeon.
pretty much, I think. I guess the people that were keeping him in that dungeon, their daughter lost her vision, and he's said to have performed a miracle by restoring her sight. Um,
Who does that sound like?
Sounds pretty
right?
familiar.
The emperor did not like this and ordered his execution. And he was also, the reason he was in jail was he was persecuted for being a Christian. So there's that. And that's why the person did not like that he performed that miracle.
But that did happen a lot back in those days.
Forbidden love affairs.
Oh no, being a Christian
Oh,
was
being a Christian, yeah.
you were persecuted.
Yeah. I tried to look up the manner of death.
Mm-hmm.
All I understand is that it was brutal,
I'm sure.
and they consider him a martyr.
Right, right.
Um, and it wasn't until a long time later where they decided to hold a celebration in his honor on February 14th, known as Saint Valentine's Day,
Mm-hmm.
which, it was just a celebration, it was just a feast, but the whole thing, love coming into it didn't come until sometime later.
Right, because he illegally married younger couples.
Yeah.
But
So okay, in that research that you were doing, because I haven't been able to find it online. Did it mention the ages of these young couples? How
It
old they
didn't.
were?
It didn't.
Okay.
It does say that he was considered more important than he is today back then. Historically, and that's what Jan was saying, a feast of St. Valentine appeared on Catholic calendars, though it has since been removed.
Well, I think the reason he was more important back then than he is today is that his story got lost, and
Mm-hmm.
most people don't even associate the name Valentine to anything except for Valentine is basically the synonym of love.
Right,
Right.
right.
Uh,
Um,
and
Nick,
Robert said,
that's the case of many things of what we have today, where
yep.
uh, the original intention, the original meaning is not the same as what it is. That Halloween is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Christmas is getting to be that way. Um, and I'm sure there's a great Valentine. Yeah, we're, we're talking about the hammer, Chris. Uh, but, but yeah, it's really astounding when you think about it how the true intention of a celebration of a very specific day, hundreds of years later, that intention, the original meaning, is gone. It is
Uh-huh.
lost.
Mhm.
Um,
Now,
it yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. Now, Robert also said too. He just said this a minute ago. He said, and then the Christians turned the tables and murdered a whole shitload of pagans. Was
Oh
that
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. A long time ago, it was Christians against pagans. It was.
They,
Yeah.
they they had the religious wars,
You're right. Right.
right?
and actually, let's see, try, trying to get my story straight here, but I in during the middle of this religious wars, I think that was where Friday the 13th came in as well.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I might be getting my stories mixed up here, but um, the whole night's shit.
Nick, while he's figuring that out, do you remember what hearts are about for Valentine's Day? Do you know where
Oh
they came about?
God. Yes, you ask me this every single damn year.
And last year you went,
You
no.
always tell me to look at this heart right
That's
behind
right.
me and see what it reminds me of.
And every year you go, no, I don't. It finally stuck. After 4 years, it stuck.
Knights Templar.
Well, speaking of which, I'm actually just gonna say, and no, I'm not trying to make it look like this, but um,
Just
speaking of,
remember, Nick, she might be watching.
you know what? I'll send a picture to you guys later. I don't want to do
Okay.
it now.
So choose your words very carefully.
Exactly. Let's just say that.
We don't have to, but you do.
Yeah, I do. That's right. Yeah. Let's just say I have a little bit of something other special for Tyler for Saturday. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Okay.
So, um, I think in the middle of this religious wars, that's when the Knights Templars were ordered to be hunted down and executed, and that's where Friday the 13th come in. But I don't know if it's directly tied.
Mm.
I want to say it is.
Knights Templars is
I,
Robert.
yeah, well, their execution that eventually sparked the whole Friday the 13th superstition.
Yeah.
It being a very unlucky day, I want to say is tied in with the religious wars.
Right. It
Might
makes
be.
this. He also asked, Where was that question he asked? Seems like he has quite the amount of questions tonight. Oh, he said, "Aren't there seven or?" Oh, wait, no. He said, "Yes, aren't there seven or more Friday the 13th?" No, no, there's just three of them this year. Robert.
No, I think he's talking about the movies.
Yeah.
And the answer to that,
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it now.
well,
I think you're right. Yep.
there are 12 Friday the
Mhm.
13th movies.
You know, it's weird how there hasn't been a 13th one made yet. Yeah, there's 12 of them.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Tom,
Wait, what did
are you watching?
I just noticed? Yeah, what did Tom said?
Wow. At the end of this post,
Oh, you got to be kidding me!
Yep. I'm deadly serious.
so at the end of this history little excerpt, and mind you, this is on the History Channel. We'll give credit where credit is due, whatever that might be. The last little paragraph says the holiday's religious connection and the St. Valentine's Day moniker resurged at the end of 18th and 19th centuries as a way to reconcile the stories about the saint. Now we have gone back to calling it Valentine's Day because we do not really care much about St. Valentine anymore, Nelson says.
And see that's the whole thing where the true story gets lost in the shuffle, and everything today is now commercialized.
That's right.
So now Saturday, for all intents and purposes, for 99% of the people out there, it's all about the chocolates. It's all about flowers,
Roses.
and it's all about the great old sex.
Well, that's with every holiday. It has all been commercialized, like somebody said. It has all been 21st, 22nd centurized. Nobody goes back to look at the history, and nobody, I mean, we went over Santa Claus and where his history came from, and Christmas, where that history came from, but that's the history. And then let's look at all the additions leading to that and
Right.
where we are today.
Well, Easter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Bunnies and eggs were all about reproduction. And then it merged with a Christian holiday. So now we have bunnies and eggs and reproduction and the rising. So, they can't separate them because then it couldn't be publicized the way it is.
Well, I actually had this same
All
kind
right, exactly.
I actually had the same kind of argument with a friend of mine I used to bowl with about Christmas.
Right.
He is very, very devout Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and one night that we were bowling, um, it was Christmas time, and I had made the comment that the the whole side of Jesus and the whole side of Santa Claus have been so intertwined that you can't have one without the other.
That's it.
And he said, "That's not true. Christmas is all about Jesus. Nothing else matters." That's not how it is today.
Jesus wasn't even born at Christmas.
It,
Yeah,
right,
that's right. That's
right.
right. It was like in March.
Now, do I believe that there needs to be a separate holiday? Absolutely.
They should have a separate holiday on the actual day that he was born.
Right.
Right.
But at the same time, it would pull away from what we have as Christmas today.
Right. Right.
I actually like the idea two different halves because it's a good mixture. I like it.
Right.
But it is what it is. But what's really sad is that I think at some point in our future, the story of Jesus is going to go away, where Christmas becomes all about Santa Claus and snowmen and presents and all of that.
That's
Yep.
why we need a separate holiday
I
on
think
his
so too.
actual birthday.
So, but with the whole thing of Valentine, um, somebody mentioned that he was beheaded. So
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, his death was ordered. He was martyred. Um, let's see, he was martyred and his body buried on the Via Flaminia on February 14th in okay, it is a road from Rome to Rimini. Um, so I don't know if they really know where the exact burial is at, but supposedly his skull is on display, and it turns out that flowers are not coming out of his skull. They just have like a crown of flowers on his skull.
Okay.
Robert mentioned something
That,
about that
that-
earlier too.
but it is inside of like a golden, like I'm looking right at it. Let me do a screen share so that you guys can see it. So that's what it looks like. I can't zoom in.
We can't see anything.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Well, I could see it.
What the hell? I can't see it. Can anybody else in the audience? There we go. Now we can.
Now you can see it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So so there is a crown of flowers around his skull. Um and like I said, the like a piece of tape or a banner or something
Okay.
on the forehead with his name on it. He's in this golden case.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they don't really know if that is actually his head or not.
Right. They don't even know who he really was.
Right.
Right.
And I seriously doubt that they would allow it to be tested.
Right. No, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, especially that old. It is 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing too. I mean, you try testing it, that thing's gonna fall apart and crumble into dust.
Exactly.
It should be, yeah, dust by now.
Exactly. Um, so yeah, they have it on display. It to me is kind of morbid doing it that way, but I understand over there that can be considered normal.
Robert's like they had tape back then.
No.
I didn't think so either.
Well, it could have been a banner and they put a paste on it and put it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's very likely.
yeah, it could be that. I don't know.
We don't want to know what that paste was. We're not going to dig into that any further.
No.
Yeah.
But it's just another explanation of what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, good night, Keith.
you know,
Keith's jumping off.
so looking up, I'm trying to find. Okay, the 8th century, so 700 something. The Galatian Sacramentary, if I pronounce that right, recorded the celebration of the feast of Saint Valentine on February 14th. The day became associated with romantic love in the 14th and 15th century
Oh,
when
God damn
notion.
it. Sorry. No, sorry, I didn't mean to jump. Nikki sent me a picture of cockroaches.
Oh, good girl, Nikki.
Your favorite pet.
I deleted it.
That's
So
gonna be your friends through the night.
You would have to kill me first before I have to deal with that.
Well, see, you don't have that choice.
the day became associated with romantic love in the 14th and 15th century when notions of courtly love flourished, apparently by association with the lovebirds of early spring. In 18th century England, it grew into an occasion of couples who express their love for each other by presenting flowers, offering confectionery, and sending greeting cards known as Valentines, which is how we came up with the Valentine card. Um, and Valentine's Day symbols that are used today include heart shaped outline, doves, and the figure of the winged Cupid. In the 19th century, handmade cards gave way to mass produced greetings. No surprise there. In Italy, St. Valentine's keys, like keys for the door, are,
Okay.
are given to lovers as a romantic symbol and an invitation to unlock the giver's heart, as well as give to children.
Oh, Robert. Sorry. He did it. Robert did
We're
it this
gonna
time.
mute you ourselves.
God damn it. Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
I was on such a nice flow there.
He said to me not to be left out, and then he sent another roach picture. I deleted that one too,
Nick,
Robert.
Nick, shh, take a breath. There we go.
Nick, it is not that important.
It freaked
Stop
the hell.
using
He
your
freaked me the
phone.
hell out.
Cockroaches are not that important. Just remember this: they will still be alive long after humanity
Yes,
is
I
gone.
know that.
Out heads.
So, St. Valentine's keys are given to children to ward off epilepsy.
Okay, so that's where that came from. Okay.
I don't understand the logic behind that,
I
but
don't either.
they called it St. Valentine's malady.
I know that he was reported to help with sickness like that. So maybe that's where it came from.
It could be. Um, so yeah, so Valentine's the love portion of it has been around for 700 years now. So the name lives on, but people are forgetting about the story of the man who.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, and to go along with what you were saying, found this out here. So there were a number of martyrdom stories associated with various Saint Valentines connected to February 14th, including an account of an imprisonment of Saint Valentine of Rome for ministering Christians persecuted under the Roman Empire in the third century. According to an early tradition, Saint Valentine resort what she said resorted sight to the blind daughter of his jailer. Of course, I've got my own theories on that, and I'm sure I've shared it on the show before. Cataracts. Um, Numerous later additions to the legend have better related it to the theme of love. Tradition maintains that Saint Valentine performed weddings for Christian soldiers who were forbidden to marry by the Roman Emperor. In 18th century embellishment to the legend claims he wrote the jailer's daughter a letter signed "Your Valentine" as a farewell before his execution.
Wow. I didn't get that far.
Jeez.
So that would absolutely make sense um, when people say, "Write down your Valentine, Nick," or "Will you be my Valentine?" or something like that.
Right.
Mhm.
So he unknowingly, providing this is true, he unknowingly started that tradition himself hundreds of years before it actually got started.
And that's the thing. It's so sad that somebody starts something, never lives to see it.
All right. I'm not gonna say it's that important, but all right. Chris just sent me a message and it says send a photo. Chris, if you're watching, I'm not opening that message. I will not open that, Chris. As soon as we get off the thing here later on, like when I can't see it too well, I will delete it and that will be it.
Oh, Chris only sent you a picture of a wrestler named Greg the Hammer Valentine. That's
Yeah, right. You think I was bored yesterday?
Yes, some days.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong this time. So no, I will not open that, Chris.
so the place where Valentine's head is supposedly on display. Holy cow! I am so going to butcher this name up. Basilica, Saint Mary in Cosmedin. It is a minor basilican church in Rome, Italy, dedicated to the Virgin Mary. It is located on the neighborhood of Ripa. It was constructed first in the 6th century as a deaconry in an area of the city populated by Greek immigrants. It celebrated Eastern rites and currently serves as the Melkite Greek Catholic community of Rome. The church was expanded in the 8th century and renovated in the 12th century when a bell tower was added. And the building still stands today.
Go outside. Go.
Wow.
Groundbreaking. Okay, here we go. Groundbreaking was right around 550 and completed 600 years later in 1123.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Uh, Chris, I am not going to dress up like Cupid. Uh, and also, Robert has a question for you, Jeremy.
No.
about tying your beard.
No. Adrian wanted me to dye my beard for Christmas. No.
Well, here's another question: would you dye your beard green for St. Patrick's Day?
If I'm saying no at Christmas and I'm saying no at Valentine's, why would I do it on St. Patrick's?
just throwing an idea.
No and no to your next 5 questions. No on Halloween, no on Arbor Day, no on Labor Day, no on birthdays.
Hey,
Besides,
Scott always.
this beard will probably end up going in April anyway.
Hey, Scott decorates his beard.
Huh?
Scott decorates his beard like we have the spider web.
Decorates. He doesn't color it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But his beard is naturally white anyway because he's old.
Can't argue with that.
Let's see here. So the feast, I don't know how much of this Adrian covered. The feast of Saint Valentine originated in Christendom and was marked by the Western Church of Christendom in honor of Valentine, as we recorded in the eighth. How about we said that? In ancient Rome, Lupercalia was observed February 13th to the 15th on behalf of Pan and Juno, pagan gods of love, marriage, and fertility. It was a rite connected to purification and health and had only slight connection to fertility as a part of health and none to love. The celebration of St. Valentine is not known to have had any romantic connotations until Chaucer's poetry about Valentine's Day in the 14th century, some 700 years after the celebration of Lupercalia, is believed to have ceased. Okay, so that's interesting that a poem called Valentine's Day might have actually set the whole thing off.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can find that. Uh,
It is cold in here now. I am over this.
Chaucer. Okay, here is an article. You can blame Geoffrey Chaucer for Valentine's Day, but probably not for your loneliness. Um, the earliest suggestion, the earliest known suggestion that Valentine's Day was a day for lovers come from Geoffrey. Okay, from all right, this makes more sense. From his 14th century poem, The Parliament of Fowls, which sent St. Valentine's Day, in which St. Valentine's Day is the day when, holy cow, they got this in his native language, when every fowl cometh there to choose his make. Let's see. In case it's a long time since I English, there we go. When birds come to choose their mates.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Consider Chaucer is basically the equivalent of a Kardashian in his day. Not necessarily a good thing. Starting with his friends, of course, notably poets Oton de Granton III and John Gower followed his lead and began to use the Feast of St. Valentine for their romantic purposes. The earliest surviving explicit Valentine we have is from about 100 years later. In February 1477, Marjorie Bruce wrote to her fiance John Paston calling him her right well beloved Valentine. So this is very interesting, people.
It really is.
Yeah. Um,
Look at
in
all
this
them.
case, it is Foul. That's how it's spelt out here.
Okay,
Oh,
so this is let's why won't it okay, here.
is the jailer's name whose daughter he healed.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, and it was I missed so much of this. It was going too fast.
496 AD. What year is that, Jan?
Mm. Okay, so okay.
So we are learning an awful lot about the man himself.
And she
We
said he was
are,
beheaded.
huh?
He was beheaded.
Yeah, that's what Jan said earlier. So we've learned about the man himself, what he did, and what happened to him, and then now we have learned how his name got associated. Well, no, let me go back. we learned that they started a feast, a celebration for Valentine, and then centuries later, that started getting twisted to what it is now. Um, and I don't know. I would say he would probably be happy to know that his name is associated to what it is now, but
Love instead of what they accused him of. Yeah.
right. And he would want people to know his story, what happened to him. But I think he would be proud to see the holiday as it is.
I don't know. Uh, as it is right now, is nothing but
Well, it's commercialism.
yeah,
It's
and
commercialism.
that's all of them, honestly.
Yeah.
It, but with how it started,
Yeah.
I think he would be proud of that idea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I thought it said 700 something.
I put mine away and can't.
Yeah, I'm looking here. Uh,
I got everything but what I had on here. Okay. He was born in 270, or he
yeah.
died in 273. It doesn't say when he was born, just where.
Okay. Pope Gelasius. Um, I'm guessing these are the years that he was the Pope from 492 to 496. The article in the Catholic Encyclopedia says that he abolished Lupercalia. Uh, Theologian and Methodist minister Bruce Forbes wrote that no evidence has been demonstrated to link St. Valentine's Day to the rights of to the rights. Uh,
All it tells me here is feast February 14th, Catholic, Anglican, and Lutheran churches, July 30th and July 9th for Eastern Orthodox.
I did see something about yes, yeah, February 14th fixed by Western Christianity, July 6th fixed by Eastern Orthodox, and July 30th by Eastern Orthodox. Okay. Um,
What the heck is this?
What?
Eastern Orthodox, he is recognized on July 6th. In addition to Eastern Orthodox Church, observes the feast of High Hero Martyr Valentine, Bishop of Interamna on
Hmm.
July 30th. I don't know who any of those are.
oh, I hero martyr or no, it's hero martyr. It's like hieroglyphs. Yeah, in honor of hero martyr. So yeah, it is Valentine. A highway martyr is a martyr who was a bishop or a priest.
Oh
That's
my God,
that's the
Tom.
that's the definition of that.
Okay.
Jeremy, did you see what Tom just sent?
I did. I don't have that much way in there.
Galatius. Okay,
Boy,
is who started the feast.
yes, the one who started the feast.
Marrying Christians was love, and as a saint, we believe he
I
can
believe
see.
you can see.
Okay. What you were saying, Bishop Ramna, that is actually modern day Terni, which is a city in Italy. So that's what it was called back then.
Okay.
Yeah. So because of Valentine being a bishop, then when he was martyred, he was actually he's actually considered a hero martyr, which I didn't know was a thing.
I didn't either.
So I guess there's different levels of martyrdom. Um, yeah, so
Learn something all the time, don't we?
this is all very interesting.
It really is. Like some of like a lot of this, I didn't. And you guys know me because I always usually do a lot of the history myself, and this is stuff I've never even heard of. So I find this really fascinating. In fact, Kate, I guess in a way, has kind of been watching this, and she actually says to me, "I think we needed one of your slideshows." So
I
could have
was
been
actually about to say that you need to do a Nick Files. You need to do it next year.
as a Valentine special.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a bad idea. That I mean, I have.
Actually, Nick, I'm going to go one step further. Jan gave me this idea. Do the original meaning behind St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I could do that for like
I
both
think
of
we
them.
need the original meaning behind every holiday, where it
That would be kind of cool.
originated,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and then everybody can put together what's been put since then.
Right, right.
So
Chris,
we
whatever you
have
said.
enough time to do St. Valentine or St. Patrick's Day to
Chris,
start. Because I know
whatever
that's
you,
next month.
yeah. Chris, whatever you sent me, I'm not opening it either.
He said it was an AI picture of you.
Oh, I'm sure it was, and it probably has something to do with roaches. So I will not open that either.
Chris, send it to me, okay? Send it
If
to me.
you do, then I have other tabs open. You don't think that I forgot about my tabs. I can just go right to one of them.
We can put it right here on the screen, dude.
That's what I mean. I'll just go right to the tabs.
Chris, send it to me. Let me look at it. Let me vet it for Nick.
Nope.
So, no, I'm actually very glad that Kate suggested this last week. Um, I would never have thought about this, but I learned a lot from this. Nick,
Something scared him.
I think he closed the wrong tab.
I'm gonna say so. We're gonna have to tell him stop playing with your fucking mouse.
Yeah. Okay, there he is.
I have no idea what.
Stop playing with your fucking mouse.
No, I did not touch anything. It just the connection went off.
Oh, the internet connection?
Yeah, it just said there's a problem with this page, and I had to refresh it so I can get
That
back.
I've been seeing that your microphone is reconnecting all night.
Yeah, so do anything with the mouse or anything like that. It just went off like that on its own.
What do you got going on over there? Close your other damn tabs.
No, it's the connection.
Okay, so Chris did send this to me. I'm going to tell you right now, as a man, I love this.
I'm worried.
It's Elvira.
Oh, Elvira. Okay.
Yeah, it's Elvira. So I can, all jokes aside, Nick, this is a safe thing for you to look at.
Okay.
Please.
You better be telling the truth. I see a laugh. I can see you're
Please let it
giggling
be.
a little bit.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm just saying, please let it be a roach.
it's not. It's not.
You disappoint me.
I'm not the one that sent it to Nick.
I'm talking to him.
Oh. No, it is a sexy video.
So that's what we need.
Elvira is always. She's always sexy.
That's what we need is an a roach with boobs and lingerie on, so he will never look at Valentine's Day the same again.
You guys gonna continue traumatizing me with that? Jeez.
Absolutely.
That would be the most worst thing you could ever show.
Absolutely. And we're going to do that for every holiday. There's going to be a roach dressed up for the holiday.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll dress up as an Orkin man to make sure that they're exterminated.
How well does that work?
Yeah,
They go to
there
the
you
next
go,
house.
Nick. For your next Halloween costume, go as an exterminator.
What were you saying, Adrian?
How well does that work? They just go to the next house and wait till the fumes go away and come back.
That's why I'm gonna keep putting the fumes up.
Now, someone else did send me something for Nick, and I can say, nope, not safe for Nick.
I already know. I'm betting that's either Nikki or Robert that sent it.
It was Nikki.
Yep, it's probably the same picture.
It's there we go. It is 2 cockroaches.
Yep, that's the one.
Let me see.
Love is like a roach.
Yeah, you could put them already away.
I don't quite understand that, but okay. I ain't scared no roach. That'd be a good parody. Roach Busters.
Roach. Oh God.
Yeah, think about it, Nick.
Jeez,
Wouldn't a song like that be fun?
being talked about in the chat right now. Oh my God, what's going on?
But no, yeah, I am actually very glad that this topic was suggested to us. We all got to learn
Yes.
a lot tonight. And I know that we had initially agreed we were going to do a 1 hour show. We kind of missed that mark by almost 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we did kind of start relatively late.
Well, no, I'm talking about being live for 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we had to clear that up before we even got started.
Yeah.
But it did take us a minute to get to this conversation, to this topic, which is expected because we always got to shoot the shit for the first few minutes. But we did also need Zach on to explain next weekend's festivities.
Tom, that is not going to happen.
Actually, Chris, the opposite. He was on here before 8 o'clock.
That's why I told you this world's coming
right.
to an end.
Yeah, he was early.
Yes, I was. That's right.
Yeah. Nick comes in late, dogs and cats living together, getting a smooth wheeled cart at Walmart.
Wow, things are going too good. Something's going to go to shit.
Yeah, and it's going to be the blizzard that I'm going to run into in freaking Wyoming. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Yeah, we might as well be, Chris. But yeah, so I think I believe that Valentine would be proud to have his name associated to the theme of love. Maybe not the commercialism,
Right.
but the original idea behind what it did become. I think he would be happy to know that his name has lived on, but I just wish more people would take the initiative to find out, okay, where did Valentine come from? Because we're celebrating Valentine's Day. Valentine means something. So, Kate, thank you so much for suggesting that. It was a really good idea because I don't think any of us would have ever thought to do that.
To do what?
to look into the original story of Saint
Uh,
Valentine. Uh,
And
and
Nikki, yeah, I did see you send me a PM. And I see it's some kind of GIF, or GIF, whatever the hell, however the hell you call them. Again, I'm not opening that either.
you're gonna have to open it sooner or later.
I mean, yeah, I have to message her because just to throw this out real quick. Uh, okay, so it turns out Nikki does want to do her show tonight, Paranormal PWA chat, which we're going to start about a half hour, 45 minutes after this show because I need to eat something before this. And I
Why do
already,
we eat before we do the show?
well, my mom, well, I normally I would, but unfortunately we were kind of late for it. But I think the food is all ready to go once I get off. But yeah, I may have to open the chat to send her the link. But I'm just, you know what? I'm not even going to say how I'm going to do it because I do not want to give anybody ideas.
Nick, you don't need to give us ideas.
Well, I kind of did when Robert kind of joined in on it, and then Chris.
No, Chris sent you a good thing here.
Is it with Elvira?
Yes.
Oh, he sent that in the Minecraft chat, so I've already seen it.
How can you say no to Elvira?
I did not say no to Elvira. I'm just saying no to roaches.
I told you it had nothing to do with roaches.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right now.
Yes.
The Valentine's Day that
And believe it
that
or not,
Elvira
even
made.
at her age now, she
Yeah.
looks exactly as she did 50 years ago.
Well, I don't know. It was 50 or it was at least 40, but yeah. I mean, I've told you, I've actually met her too when I was like 15 years old, and I still remember my dad. He was like, she still looks the same as she was back in the 80s. And we sometimes do agree. She does truly, maybe she truly is a vampire.
She might. I don't know. Let's see. When did Elvira start?
She started like in the late 70s, early 80s.
So there you go. Almost 50 years ago.
Okay, fine. Almost 50 years ago.
um. So Elvira's movie Macabre. No. Hang
Well,
on. Okay. So the first credited Elvira is 1981.
okay,
So
81.
45 years ago.
Isn't that the same year you were born?
Huh?
Isn't that the same year you were born?
80.
Oh, 80. Okay.
80.
And
So,
you know, most people don't know this, by the way, but what's her actual name? Cassandra? Is
Cassandra
that her? Cassandra who? Oh,
Peter.
Cassandra Peterson. Um, most people don't know this, but she actually, not as Elvira, but just her in general, she actually appeared very briefly in a Tim Burton movie. She actually makes a brief appearance in Pee Wee's Big Adventure, but
Yep.
not as Elvira, just her, because in reality she has red hair.
But more importantly, and Chris will appreciate this, she was at WrestleMania 2.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that is the whole story. Well, not the whole story of Saint Valentine. Um, but we learned quite a bit tonight. I'm quite pleased with that. Um, I would think that despite the commercialism and everything, I would think that he would want us to celebrate the themes and the ideals of love in his name. Um, Not going out there and buying all kinds of crap. You don't need to do that to declare your love for somebody.
You're supposed to do that all year long. He didn't
Yep.
do that on the day he died. I mean, he did, but
True. But
he,
no, he did not die on February. That was when he was buried.
okay. Well,
It
you
does.
know,
Well, okay, hang on. It said he was martyred and buried on the 14th. So maybe he did die on the 14th.
yeah. Well, whether he did or not, he didn't do his acts of love the day he died. He did it the whole time.
The whole time.
And if somebody was to, let's say you have a spouse that's or partner, whatever the hell, that is beating you all year long, and on Valentine's Day they bring you flowers.
Well, I agree with what you're saying. You need to celebrate it all year long. At the same time, Mother's Day is the same way. Father's Day is the same way.
Yep.
Yeah, but mothers are mothers all year long, and we have our little celebrations all year because it's the little things the kids do that we go, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but with what you were saying, you need to honor
Yeah.
these ideals year long instead of just waiting for that one special day. Now, for like an anniversary, things, birthday, things like that, I can get that.
Yeah.
But I do get with what you're saying. But since we have this, I
Don't go out and buy a bunch of shit. That's the whole premise behind it.
right. But I do think that he would like the idea that his name is associated with love,
Yeah. And
despite what happened to him.
next year we'll figure out where Cupid came from.
That's a good idea. I'm actually going to write that down to save it for next year. See if I can get one of my. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually going to write that down and put it on my little pegboard here. Where did Cupid come from?
Robert, boy, I'm gonna kick you.
Now let's see.
Robert.
Okay, next year Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday.
We'll do it the Thursday before.
Yep. Supernatural Talk 2/11/27. All right. Got it written down,
Perfect.
There you go.
and I will have it on the thing. So, meanwhile, Nick has homework to do.
Yeah.
We are going to have him restart the Nick files, and his first assignment is the true story of St. Valentine's Day.
Oh, Tom, I want to see that.
What did Tom say?
He dressed like Cupid years ago.
He did? He never
Yeah.
told me that.
I want to see it.
You know what? I can buy that. I can absolutely see him doing that.
Pictures or it never happened.
Yeah. And Nick's first assignment will be St. Patrick's Day. So on
Yeah.
March 17th,
You got a month, dude.
Oh my God.
is that enough time for you?
I'm not sure. I
Of
really
course
don't
it
know.
is. You can do history in an hour.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the other thing too is that I still got to work on. I'm still working on the presentation for the 22-hour events.
Okay. So that is coming up very quickly.
Yeah,
So you need to get that done and then start working on the other.
Yeah.
Well, there's something else that I need to bring up. I'm just going to bring it up anyway. Is that I'm also going through a technical issue, and before anybody says it, yes, I'm well aware about this already, but I got to clear some storage off my laptop. I just got message that
Yeah.
apparently it's all full.
Nick is a hoarder. It's just in the computer.
It's not even that I'm hoarding stuff. It's just that there's just a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of.
Okay, so let me turn you on to this little thing here. Not sure where you put it right now. There's an external device, and see what happens. There's this little external device you plug in. It
Yeah.
works real well for extra storage.
That's what I was actually looking for. I was looking for my external hard drive. I know I've got two of them.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Hello.
Yeah. So,
Zach's computer had to go in the shop because of that.
I believe it. Yeah. Oh, we have two, Kate. We have two.
It goes in one ear and out the other until it actually sticks maybe the 30th time. I haven't figured out that magic number yet.
Well, then here's what we need to do. We need to get him earplugs, put it in one ear, and speak into the other so that it can stay.
Right? Well, Zach's deaf in one ear. Does that work, babe?
Huh?
If I tell you something, does it stick in your brain because you can't come out the other ear?
Nick,
Damn it! I don't know what
it
the
just
hell's
goes in and
going on.
rattles around and
leave your mouse alone.
I didn't click again. I didn't click on anything.
See, shit, you've got too much shit in there. Declutter.
It was the It was the connection again. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You need a hardwire.
Yeah,
You
I
got
do have the external drive, but I don't want to bring that unnecessary stuff to the drive itself. I just want to get rid of the stuff.
You're going to need that anyway because you're making videos and files and
Yes,
no, just get the damn thing. How hard is it? Plug it
I
in.
know.
like $50 at Walmart.
Yeah, Zach's got one right here somewhere, which I
oh
can't
no,
see.
no, it's
No, I was looking for mine. I don't know where I put it.
got all the files of the old
Oh,
or the new
it's
computer.
getting fixed along with the computer.
So anyway,
Anyway, as Kate would say,
if Zach is nearby, remind him he's going to be on 13th Dimension next week.
Right here.
Okay.
He's
So
got it.
so next week Zach will be on 7:00 at 5:00 Zach's time, and we're going to be
Got it.
talking about the 22-hour event. Tomorrow night, we're going to have planning on having a bunch of people on 13th Dimension to talk about the Friday the 13th franchise. I have no idea who will be on. Nick, are you going to be on tomorrow?
yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I
Okay.
might actually I might only be able to stay on for probably the first half because I'm actually heading out. Funny enough,
ladies
I had just discovered this,
profile.
and I thought this is the
Like,
only night that we can do this.
yeah.
But
Or
there's
Nikki.
going to be there's a haunted
Because
house
no one
that's
to talk
opening up
to.
this for just
Nikki.
2 nights only for Friday the 13th and Valentine's Day. Actually, two of them. There's the 13th floor and Basement of the Dead. And we're kind of aiming our focus on the Basement of the Dead because not only is it going to be Valentine's theme, it's also going to be slasher night. They're going to have like a lot of the classic slasher killers like Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, even Art the Clown from Terrifier, Pennywise. And I think the original one too, probably would something you would like, Jeremy. But yeah, we're heading out. We're a friend and I. We're heading out there tomorrow night. Looking forward to. We're looking forward to. She gets off at 7:00, so I'm just going to be waiting. While I'm waiting for her, I'll be on 13th Dimension with you guys.
Okay. Well, I really would like to only keep the show at an hour if I can.
Exactly. So yeah, therefore I'm only going to be on for maybe the first half.
Okay. So we got that next week on this show. it's anyone's guess. Um, we I know that we usually talk about world news, and there's a whole bunch of it out there right now.
Chris, I have not downloaded any videos of pickles, so don't even think of that. And I'm sorry, but for him for what he just said,
What?
I'm,
You don't want somebody going out there to tickle pickle nickel?
I'm sorry, but even with what he said, it doesn't sound right. I'm not going to comment on it further, but it just
But it just flows out there. Tickle pickle nickel.
well, that's funny, but just like what Chris said, I mean, it doesn't sound right. You go, Chris. Katie,
Right.
you
That's
go
why
to
it's
bed.
so much fun. That's why it's so much fun, because it doesn't sound right. And no, Kate, he is not going to bed. He is going to go eat dinner, which he failed to do before we came on the show, even though we were 30 minutes late going live.
Yeah, that's right.
So, anyway, it is 7 after the hour. I think we pretty much covered everything we need to for the night, have we?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
And in addition to that, in less than an hour, I got to do yet another show. In this case, with Nikki. So
Well, then close that mouth and let's get off the air.
I was just going to say it's good that the show's going to be back, so it'll be fun. So yeah, that's it.
Mute him.
There we go.
And he's still talking too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for playing along with us tonight. It's been a fun show. It's been an educational show, and I really do enjoy those types of shows when you learn something as we go. This was definitely a very interesting thing, and I really do believe that it does need to be brought out more to the forefront of Valentine's. But I would still say I know Kate would disagree, and that's okay. But I think we should still celebrate Valentine's Day, but to the ideals of the original intention of it, instead of buying into the commercialism.
That or just love yourself.
Yeah.
How about that?
And love others.
If I may ask just before we go, Adrian, why is your last name there twice? It says Clayton.
That's my wonderful husband that maybe still had the effects of the dentist.
Okay.
I am really not sure, babe.
Yes.
Why is my last name on here twice? Do you trying to make sure that everybody knows what it is? I'm like, what's going on here?
I was making sure you knew what it was.
Oh, he's making sure I knew what it was. Okay.
Well, we all getting up to an age, so and the first thing to go is our memory.
Yeah. I could have maybe accidentally said one of the other last names I had.
I would have said instead, like, loss of control is the first thing to really go.
Loss of control of your bladder or what?
Just loss of control. That's what I've heard. I don't know exactly.
Well, loss of control is a part of it, but I think that comes later.
Yeah.
Control of your bodily functions, maybe? I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Well,
But
just like how some people have Diarrhea Awareness Week.
What?
It's a thing, Nick. Diarrhea Awareness Week, and every time somebody make a post about that, I make a comment. If you have diarrhea,
you're pretty aware.
yeah, you're probably aware of that.
You would think.
Yeah.
Ew.
And if you are not aware of it, then that's just a whole nother set of problems you've got.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah. All right, folks. Stay tuned in 45 minutes or so. Nick will be back on with Nikki for the Paranormal PWA show, chat, talk, whatever the
Here
time
no PWA chat.
chat. Okay. And tomorrow night, come join me and all my buddies as we talk about Friday the 13th and Jason Voorhees and Mrs. Voorhees and all the wonderful things you can do with a machete.
Make sure to have your mask to show your support. Like
Right.
come root for our team.
There you go. So are you pro Jason or are you pro Jason? Um, so again, everybody, thank you so much for playing along. Weather's getting nicer, but still, be safe out there. Whatever you're doing, I know it's most of the snow is going to be melted and gone probably by the end of this weekend, which I am so glad for. I am done with all this snow.
Yes, yes.
And wish me luck too, by the way, guys, for the special dinner date for Valentine's Day.
I can't wait to hear this one.
Should be fun.
And
No, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. No, it's nothing that she needs to know about. I'm just not going to say it.
just like she doesn't need to know what I said to you.
No.
Uh-oh, Nick froze.
No, it's not even that. I'm not going to say it. You can't pay me to say it.
Yeah, I know that I made a few people laugh when they found out about what I said to you.
Oh no, it's not even that. I'm talking about something else that was talked about that was kind of brought up during the show, and I'm just not going to give any ideas.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm showing my old age because I don't even remember.
All right, so
good.
We'll ask you about it later. How about that?
Yeah. We'll feel bad about that later. We're just bask in the glory of it right now. Whatever it was. And then I'll be, you know what, Nick? I probably should be sorry, but I'm not. Did he freeze again?
No, I'm here.
It seems like you freeze every now and then.
He's just being really quiet. And
I'm here.
That's a good thing. So let's say good night.
Good night, everybody. Stay tuned for Nick's show here later on tonight, and then come and join me and my buddies tomorrow night. And you guys have a good night.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.